What was the thing that they were looking for in Dude, Where's My Car?
Their car, dude.
No, I know, but like
the car.
No, with the two German guys. The two German guys.
Oh, I don't know. I think we do chocolate first and get it out of the way.
Let's keep a little bit in the cans and do a cuvee of it like we did the last time.
You can do that. I'm not going to do it, but you can do it. All right. Hey, everyone. We're here, Bangin Beers Podcast, on a Friday night edition.
Late night Friday night.
We got some guests here, as you see. The Murder My Dudes / TTP man.
That's me.
He's in a different spot, so you might not recognize him.
Oh, no, I'm very recognizable.
So we're
How
gonna
many fat guys go on these things, Tony?
Hello. I'm part of the team.
Hello.
Hey, so we got the man of 1,000 names, Jackson Wells.
I'm just one. That's just one name today.
That's just one name. Yeah, you're not gonna use a different name for today's episode. It's
Bill.
Bill. So we have Bill. Bill on Bangin Beers.
Bill Cipher.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Bangin Bill for Bangin Beers.
All right.
All right, and then Bangin BP Burke.
I'll just use Jack.
I'll just use Brian.
And then
I'll make it easy.
and Ben.
That can't be a real name. No, we need something better.
Bangin' Ben.
Bangin Ben. Bangin Ben.
We should all have beat names. Brian, Ben,
Boney.
Boney,
Boney
and back.
Boney.
and butt
And back.
I'm back.
back.
I'm back. Yeah.
Boney back.
Boney back.
Right. I like Boney back.
Boney back would be like Zelda from Pet Sematary. She had a very bony back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a girl on Periscope that had a very bony back, and it turned me off.
Is Periscope still a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to
Could you
scope.
imagine playing xylophone on that bony back?
Yeah.
I don't think
That'd
you'll
be
get noise
crazy.
out of it.
Just be
Unless
ow,
it-
ow, ow, ow,
Yeah,
ow.
unless they open their mouth, maybe. All right, so this episode's kind of cool, man. We got some beers from Texas again.
Round two.
Only beers and
Beers
Steers.
and tears and the Cowboys
Come from Texas.
and the Texans.
oh,
Only beers and tears come from Texas.
Yeah. So we've had this brewery before. They actually were the geniuses, we'll say, behind the Marvel Infinity Hop episode.
Yep.
Every beer in that show was stellar.
Yeah.
They were amazing. And now they're back at it. And these are the what cereal brand would that be?
I think they're General Mills. Maybe?
Yeah, these are all the General Mills. I guess you call them like the monster
Halloween.
cereals.
Like the
Cereal,
monsters.
yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
not all these cereals are available all year round,
Yeah.
except maybe like the Frankenberry. Like it's always Count Chocula. I think is always a thing.
Count
right?
Chocula is always around. The other ones they kind of cycle in and out.
Yeah.
but do they? Can you turn it around? Can I see?
So we have the Mummy.
Oh, so, okay. So you do have. I was trying to see what.
Someone commented and said that there was one cereal they didn't
Where's
have.
Fruit Brew?
Fruit-
the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that hasn't been around since the 80s, right?
Yeah. So it's 4 beers. We got the Mummy Yummy. Yummy Mummy. Sorry, I can't talk. Franken Freud.
It's
Franken Floyd.
Frankenfroyo.
Let me see.
Oh, it is a froyo. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh,
And then
it's also cursed.
Stout chocolate.
stout chocolate and
I like that. I like
blueberry
stout
fluff.
chocolate.
Now you see the thing with this is we did a podcast a little bit. Well, Jack and our buddy Nate did a podcast called 2 Past Midnight, and when I would come in on a guest spot, I was called Booberry Brian.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Oh,
guess what?
damn.
We're starting with blueberry.
All right.
That's it.
Man, you're
am I
going
loud,
way.
am I loud
against-
enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
I hear you.
you're sounding.
I don't
great.
hear me.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh shit.
What about now?
Hello. Oh, hi.
Hey, there you go.
Hi, how are you, Jack?
I'm good. So now I feel like we're gonna drink Brian.
Yeah, we're gonna drink the blood of Brian.
Yes. I have sacrificed myself for your
Oh
sins.
my
Oh wow,
God.
that is
All right.
beautiful.
I'm gonna keep a little bit in the cans. I'm gonna try the cuvee.
Somebody hit the gangrel music. Dun, 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 dun.
You gonna do a pour?
Oh,
The lights are going to go out, and you're just going to
You-
see somebody covered
not-
in blueberry.
Yeah.
not much.
You don't have to go crazy. That-
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
dainty
you can
pour.
just try it. Yeah,
It's a dainty, yeah.
you can try it. It's all about it. That's all about it.
It smells like diabetes.
It does smell very sweet.
Oh man,
Here, hang on.
There you go, save
It's
some for-
if it's blueberry, man, it's a lot of blueberry smell.
oh, wow, that smells dead like
Yeah.
blueberries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a little bit in the cans.
All right, so
I'm
this
gonna
is
do my thing.
let me pull this up on Untapped quick. So Ingenious, they are a really cool brewery, man. We sent them a message and said, like, you know, we obtained your beers here in Pennsylvania, and we're very excited to show them off a little bit. But they used to be based out of Harrisburg, and they moved from Harrisburg to Texas, where they now reside. Like I said, we've had in one episode we did 7 beers. So we did the 6 Infinity hops, plus they had a beer for the Gauntlet. There was a stout in there that I normally don't like stouts. Stout was phenomenal.
I just want to smell that thing. That smells great.
Yeah, it could be a candle. Actually, I'm at the wrong beer. Where were we at here? Oh, Ingenious.
It's funny because every time I smell it, I get that Saturday morning breakfast smell.
I kind of have it up on my phone too.
Yeah, so it's actually called Smarty.
Yeah, blueberry fluff.
Yeah, Smarty. So it's
Maybe that's the name of the little ghost guy here.
Yeah.
They do a beer series called Smarties, and basically they do them like little bits like Berliner Weisses, kind of like the Smarties, like sour candy.
So this beer has only been checked in 204 times. So this has not been tried by many people, and none of my friends in the area have tried this. So we may be a very, very select few from Pennsylvania that are going to try these 4 beers. This is
We're trailblazers.
Is there any more left in it?
This is a
I'll bet,
yeah, I want to
use it for
cuvee.
that.
He's going to save it for the end.
I haven't
So,
drank
like-
out of this. Do you want to pour some in?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So this is really cool, man. This is definitely something that not many people are going to be able to say they had these beers. So this is one of the cool things that we pride ourselves here on Bangin Beers podcast. That when you come on the show, there's an opportunity you're going to try stuff that you'll never get anywhere else, and that's the hard work of. I was going to take a quick picture. Sorry, my camera sucks.
And you may or may not like it, but if you tried it out, it's all that really matters.
I was just going to read the back of it for you.
Oh, we have it right here on Untapped.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it pops right up. See. All right, so this is. Oh, go ahead, Ben. You got it already. Go ahead.
Oh, so tart Berliner conditioned on blueberries and marshmallows, and it clocks in at 6.5% alcohol by volume.
See, on the back of here it says,
Semi-BUs.
enough blueberries and cereal marshmallows to scare away crispy boys in bed sheets.
Okay. All right, so let's get it in. Yeah. It's almost like a winey smell. It's not so much.
It's got a whiny look to it, yeah.
Right. It's got a winey look, but what I like about it, like I said,
Interesting. That's not even sour at all.
Wow.
based off his smell alone,
Oh.
it smells like most houses in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like breakfast cereal and then a drunk uncle.
Yeah.
Well, no, like you get blueberry immediately, and then you get a breakfast cereal. It almost tastes like Fruity Pebbles,
Like a
like
marshmallow.
an aftertaste. Yeah,
That's freaking nuts.
that is good.
It's got that sour, like, so he said Smarties.
Yeah.
I definitely, I'm getting hit with Smarties.
Yeah. I'm going to turn you up just a hair.
Yeah, that's definitely not bad at all.
That's amazing.
That is really, yeah, I like that a lot.
So, last time we did beers from this place, they had a
My son would like this.
a blood orange.
He likes sour things.
Yeah, he
he
likes
shouldn't. Don't. He's only 12, so
He loves beer. No.
Just sour
He
beer.
loves beer.
Don't make it sound bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had a blood orange beer
Yeah.
that to me was one of the best beers I've ever had, and I gave it a perfect score when it came to scores here. So we do like a 0 to 5, and you can go by quarters. So like 2.5, 5.0,
All right.
7.5.
I've never had. No, I have actually one time. I had True Blood.
Oh, the beer.
Just the soda.
Oh, okay.
Hot Topic put out like a True Blood.
When the HBO show was going on,
Are you a fan?
Oh,
Are you a fan
okay.
of that show?
he was.
I was.
I have glassware from that show that I'm getting rid of. If you want them, I have a True Blood from the
Really?
club. They're red glasses, and I have Merlot glasses.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so if you want them, you can actually.
Yeah, they were selling sodas out of from Hot Topic, and it was like type whatever, like type O.
Yeah.
and it was blood orange. That was what the flavor was. So that was the only time I ever had that
Yeah,
flavor.
blood orange is like almost like a grapefruity.
Yeah,
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
So for me, that's very strong blueberry, and I
Yeah.
get on the back end, I get the marshmallow.
That's ridiculous.
I get a
Yeah.
heavy marshmallow.
I get like
That's-
a grainy, like almost cereal taste.
Yeah.
That's like I can kind of get that grainy then too a little bit.
So here's a cool thing that we're gonna do too on the show. So Brian, it's not the one Brian's drinking out of. Actually, Brian's drinking out of the one that I was either I bought, or it was given to me. But we do have an extra Hershey's glass that when we went up to the brewery the other day, me and Ben went halfies on. We bought a glass. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna give it away on the show. So I don't know exactly how we're going to do it yet. Probably like you have to be liked and subscribed to the page, and we randomly pick you. But we're going to do a giveaway for the Hershey glass. So if you're looking for a Hershey glass, we are going to do a giveaway. So keep an eye on that on our Facebook page. I didn't even do in the beginning. If you like the show, definitely check us out on all social media, Instagram, Facebook. We do have a merch page as well. You can go check out. It helps us grow, and that's kind of how we're sitting here with 4 brand new microphones. So a lot of cool stuff, man. So your support has been very, very gracious. We thank you so much. And then you can also check these guys out on Murder My Dude podcast. ProjectHumanoid.com.
Yes, we have a sale going on our merch.
Yes.
Well, the shipping.
Promo
code capital O, capital C, capital T, 31. Free shipping on any order. No minimum, no nothing.
And they
Until
have
the end of October.
shirts, t-shirts, pillows, hoodies, mugs, stickers.
And children.
And children. You go buy children.
Right.
We're getting into the human trafficking
Yeah,
business.
we're trafficking children.
You guys learned a lot tonight.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we went to a human trafficking convention. Is that what that was?
No, it was it was a general topic conversation.
I was taking down the wrong information.
Okay, that's what I'm looking forward to.
right.
That's what I'm looking forward
Stout.
to.
I guess we should hurry up and.
So if you want to be, a true beer guy, you can rinse your glass if you like.
And if people keep donating and give you money, maybe you could hire somebody to rinse our glasses out.
Yeah. Hi, no. All right, so
Just get those children; they'll work for free.
Even though Blueberry was one of my favorite cereals when I was a kid, I did like Count Chocula though.
I might have went a little too heavy with my pour. It tastes.
I feel like
it's coffee, 100%. I can already tell you it's going to be coffee to me.
it's gonna.
Just keep a little bit in the can. I'm sorry.
these,
I have to be particular.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you blew out the candle, I think.
it go out?
It did go out, yeah.
Oh well.
You know what? You can do the trick where you could light the actual smoke and it'll catch back on the wick.
That's not a real thing.
That's an awesome fucking thing that you can do. You have to hit it a certain way though.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I'm just afraid that some of
hang
these
on.
are gonna get
give
mixed in
me-
with
give
the
me the lighter.
residual.
You're probably going to have it. Don't worry about it. All right. So this is the this is a 10% alcohol. This is the stout Chocula. You could have tried it. It's cool. You don't have to wait for us. Let me review that Blueberry. So the Blueberry. What do we before we go jump here to the next one? What do we give that one?
I'll give it a 4.25.
That's exactly where I was thinking.
4.25.
I'm giving that a 4.25. Some of the flavor profile says blueberry, tart, sour, jam-like, and sweet. I'm cool with all those.
Is it too sweet?
It's too sweet. It's not too sweet. It's almost too sweet, but it's sweet.
No, I thought it was like the perfect amount of sweetness.
I'm even going to put cereal in there.
I thought it was a little more sour than it was sweet.
See, we have had some crazy sour beers on this show. So for a sour to really hit me like it used to, you gotta bring your A game. Ben has conditioned me when it comes to.
I don't take in a lot of sour anything really. So
I'm going to go a little higher than you two. I'm going to go a 4.5 for that. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
I like
that's fair.
most beers. I don't like the aftertaste. That one, the aftertaste was very pleasant.
by the way, I don't know how to rate any of these, so I'm going to not do that. I'm just going to drink.
Well, what would you if from a 1 to 5? Like
1 to 5
So
and
like a
then
3 is an
quarters.
average. 4 is like I would seek this beer out. 5 is like this is the best beer I've ever had in my life.
I've got to go to heaven and have this on tap for the rest of my
for
life.
me, it would
And
be
one
like a 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah,
So it's a little below average.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I was about to say, and one is Gears.
Oh, all right. Now we're getting.
I said I can't disrespect them.
Oh
in their
yeah,
house.
that's right.
now we're getting crazy here. No,
In their house, I love The Office and Gears.
yeah. In this scenario,
Who's your favorite football team?
The Redskins.
It's on the recording now.
It is. You heard it. I'm going to clip that. Did you try a sip of his beer that he came home with the other night?
Who?
No, the no one likes this beer. No,
That no one likes his beer.
No. I asked him to save me some, and he did not.
I didn't realize you did. I was drunk when he asked.
When are you not?
I guess no one likes you now.
I don't care.
Yeah. So Ingenious. All right. So you get the count. You tag me and I'll do it later. All right. So
I am doing that right now.
I'm terrified.
All right, I'm gonna register a prediction here. Do you want to go public? with this?
coffee.
I'm terrified. Is it? How much coffee did you taste when you guys drank it?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
You're not
He's
gonna
like-
like it.
Coffee. Bet you any money. And he pounded it too.
That's horrible.
I told you.
You gotta wash it down at McDonald's.
My God. Actually, the aftertaste of Coca-Cola with it, I get more chocolate, but yeah, that tastes like coffee. That's 1,000% coffee.
Not a coffee fan?
No.
Really?
Coffee grosses me out.
Really?
So all right, so this is like a weird psychological thing for me, I think. So, like obviously you guys could probably heard this before because you're into like the supernatural style things, even though you're not, but you like it, and then you're also into like psychology.
No, I am. He's not.
And then those psychology and the
I'm
way
into psychological stuff.
So for me, I was very young when my gram died, and me and my gram were like super, super close, tight knit. Like everything she did, I did. And she'd wake up for the morning and she'd have a cup of coffee, and I would share the coffee with her. They said I was obsessed with coffee as a kid, drank it all the time.
I think you told me this.
She passed away, and every single thing that I was into that me and her did together immediately became like my triggers. Like I hated it, like the foods, the taste, and all that stuff. Like it just I have this weird. I don't know, maybe I can get hypnotized into liking coffee, but for some reason, like the taste of coffee grosses me out.
It's a shame she didn't like The Office.
I had the weirdest thing with coffee when I was a kid. The only thing I would do with it, I would dip.
You gotta rinse me then. I'm sorry.
I would dip saltine crackers in the coffee and eat them.
Really?
I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Yeah.
You know, if you put salt in coffee, it actually takes a little bit of the bitterness out.
I'm gonna need a pound of salt then. Yeah, I have a hard time.
So
with it.
I have to do what Tony did.
Just slam it.
Yeah.
I like stouts, and I like Guinness, even though Guinness definitely tastes like coffee. This tastes like cough syrup almost.
It's coffee, but it's very boozy.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a very boozy chocolate. So it's because that is also because it's a 10.0. I don't know. It was very boozy to me.
Milk stout.
Not bougie.
Bougie. And he's bad and bougie.
Like we stopped at a place a couple.
Gargano.
I was just saying,
Gargano. He's bad and bougie. I've heard him say that at least one wrestling reference. There's going to be a couple in here, so just buckle up.
Sorry, that's all we know.
So yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, before a wrestling show, we stopped at a place and had a chocolate milkshake stout, which was very high alcohol.
Yes.
And it was amazing compared to this.
Yeah, it was delicious. It was probably I know, like it legit was chocolate. It didn't taste like coffee at all.
And something that you actually liked.
Yeah,
too.
I didn't even check it in either, I don't think.
And even though it's like the hot thing right now, the Yingling chocolate porter is way better than this. Way better than this.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But that's also a porter, and this is a stout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
this is a milk stout because milk stouts tend to be a little bit sweeter than two. So
Right,
just
so
keep
this
that in
is-
mind. Frankenfroyo.
I feel like this is already. I don't know exactly what beer this is, but this. Yep. So I just say this is an IPA type beer. So this is a New England double milkshake IPA.
Man, that bubble hit your throat like.
Well,
And took it
did we
over.
go over this?
Oh yeah, you guys
rate
can do
it?
your ratings.
Yeah, 1.
1.
I hate it.
I'm not a chocolate fan, so I would not. I'm not even going to give it that rating. I think if you're into chocolate, you would like it. It wasn't for me.
I'm going to go 1.75. Did not like it. It tastes like watered down Kahlua.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I gave it a 3.75. You don't get a whole lot of milk stouts around, so
So you're going to give it just because it's not there? Like legit
Like,
taste, did you enjoy the taste?
I think it's all right. Yeah,
All right.
It didn't like blow me away.
So it's above an average beer.
A little bit above. Yeah.
All right.
I never. There's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of milk stouts around though.
But that doesn't mean that this
do it.
like all right. So I'm being hypocritical. All right, because I'm trying to not I'm subconsciously trying to get Ben to lower his score, but he doesn't have to because I gave the Yingling beer a 4.0. Do I realistically think it was a 4 beer, 4 overall score? I do not because I've had better chocolate beers than that Yingling. But I gave it a little more love because it is Yingling and their hometown. So they got a little
multiple
more.
factors
They got
behind
brownie
it. No
points.
biggie. No
But so
biggie.
we like Ingenious. You're giving them a little love.
Yeah, I would put the Hershey's Porter like a little bit below like a Sweet Baby Jesus.
I didn't like Sweet Baby Jesus.
I love
Whoa,
it. Yeah.
that's I like
It's a Sweet BJ right there.
Okay,
That's the Sweet Baby Jesus sticker.
right.
Yeah.
This smells delicious.
Yeah. So this
I can tell it's going to be very IPA like.
Yeah,
What is that? What am
that's
I?
hop.
But
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely.
hop.
Yeah, you're
hop.
smelling hops. That's what I'm smelling.
So
I would know if no. I'm smelling something else.
Here,
Hops and strawberry.
see,
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Believe
That's
it
what
or
I'm
not,
smelling.
yeah.
believe it or not, IPAs, strawberry, and milk sugar or lactose make a ridiculous combination.
They do really good together.
It's not the hops. It's not the hop smell because we live behind the Yuengling Brewery, so we smell hops.
Well, this is
I'm smelling strawberry. That's what it is.
the hops that they that the Yuengling uses is not the same type of hop you get in New England style.
Okay.
Yeah. Like for me, I can smell a hop, and not all hops, but like Galaxy hop. If I smell a Galaxy hop, I'm like, oh, that's Galaxy hop.
When we smell the hops by our house, it smells like somebody's cooking. What's it called? The canned like spaghetti.
Oh, like the Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
Oh, really?
He said
Boyardee. Yeah,
like his real last name.
Chef Boyardee.
That's how close he is. He grew all over. Yeah, Chef Boyardee.
Boyardee. I've gone nose blind to the smell of the Yuengling hops.
I love it. I love the smell of it.
I can't
when we
even
first,
smell it.
I thought my next door neighbor. I was like, because she's an Italian lady. I was like, why is she cooking fucking Chef Boyardee? I found out it was the hops.
Yeah.
Yeah, New England Double Milkshake IPA brought back to life with cereal, marshmallows, and strawberries. It's shockingly delicious.
I'm getting that. I'm definitely 100%. I'm getting that strawberry.
So it initially hits you as an IPA. You get the hoppy taste.
I haven't tried it yet. Hang on.
You get the initial hoppy taste. You get the strawberry, but that marshmallow really kicks in.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's a little unfair because I just ate a cookie that had marshmallow.
That's cream cheese.
Then I taste the marshmallow.
Yeah, that marshmallow is very prominent.
This I want to smell this for my life.
Yeah.
So for however long I live, I want to smell.
Speaking
this.
of great smells, Loki and Layla Candles, you can check them out on the links below. And they have 3 lines. They have Loki and Layla Candles, which all proceeds go to dog charities and animal charities. They also have Get Some, and that's all their military line. And then their new line is A Candle Has No Name, and this is the Tutti fucking Fruity line.
Oh, that is. I remember that one.
Yep. Actually, we burnt that one out and bought 2 more.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very good one.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's something that now beer makers are figuring out how to do more of, but I remember when we first had a couple beers back in the day and they're like marshmallow, and you're like, I didn't get a fucking hint of marshmallow.
Fuck yeah.
Perfect example. That Lucky Charms beer that everyone went crazy for.
Yep, the Smart Mouth. Yeah.
The Smart Mouth. I got not one hint of marshmallow in that beer.
It did not taste anything like marshmallow.
Yeah. The Fluffernutter.
Older can, but still though, it should have been a little bit more marshmallow.
Fluffernutter beer. I didn't get any marshmallow in that one.
When do we have? What was that?
That was an older one, but it looked like a Fluffernutter can. The can looked like a Fluffernutter container. Not much marshmallow taste.
Oh, are you talking? Oh, I know what you're talking about. All
But
right, yeah,
so-
the Magnify Soul collaboration.
Yeah.
one.
So
Yeah.
far, I think this is stronger than the Blueberry, but Blueberry and this one, you can definitely get the marshmallow taste.
See, that just tastes like a really good strawberry IPA to me because, see,
You don't
again,
get marshmallow
barely.
on the end. that like
Give me a little bit more time. I'll try and pick it up.
What when you brought up blood orange earlier? What did you say that is?
it's like a grapefruit.
A grapefruit. That's what I taste here.
So that all right. So when you get a lot of like a hoppier beer,
Okay.
like the hop and the citra with the beer, you get that grapefruity.
That's what I taste. So I
don't get
smell
strawberry?
No, I smell strawberry. I taste grapefruit. I hate grapefruit.
Yeah.
So for me, this would be another low.
Another low score.
Yeah, another low score.
Yeah. And you're not a huge beer guy either.
No,
We're
I'm
gonna
not.
put that out there. So he's not just be
I'm
like
just a huge guy.
yeah. He's a huge.
he's trying
By the
it
way,
out?
I really like that Ouija board thing you got going on there. Where'd you pick that up at? The Ouija pin.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh.
It's actually a girl who's local. Yeah, she's her name is like Haley Wolf, or something like that, or Wolf Haley.
So she makes them like local. And what's the
Yeah.
one underneath it?
Wolf
Just cards.
Bailey.
Actually, I'll find it out. Yeah. So this is from a tarot deck. This
Oh,
is,
tarot cards.
yeah. This is the
The death card. I don't know.
It's not. I forget the name of it. I don't like being. I was just put on the spot. I should have
Yeah.
remembered which.
I dig the Ouija. That's called the cursor, correct? Or the eyeglass. The spot. The
Yeah. Because what happened was I had one on my wallet and it broke off. It's still sitting in my bathroom somewhere.
yeah.
So I saw that she was selling them, and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Yeah.
There was a set of 3 actually, and the third one was like a book of spells. But my daughter's being Sabrina for Halloween, so I gave it to her.
Andy will really like that. Andy's a big Sabrina fan. Yeah, so that I thought it looked really cool. I liked it. I'm starting to slowly become like a pin guy. I like pins.
Okay.
I'm like, I mean, I have a whole bunch of them upstairs. I just don't, but they're like loot crate ones. Like I got ones I got from crates. So I'm afraid to put them on something and then lose it, and then I'll never get that pin ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jack, if you had to rate on this 1 to 5 scale, Coors, how would you rate Coors?
I love Coors. 5.
There you go.
Wow.
I love Coors. I could just bang fucking Coors every day. I love Coors.
Just to give you a heads up, I actually use like these pin locks, and they actually have like an Allen head wrench on them too, so they stay on.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Yeah, so they're pretty
But
wild.
I feel like
Somebody
if I put that on a hat, it would be fucking uncomfortable.
Could be.
Those big pin locks.
Well, you have to look for them on Amazon, but if you're like looking like if you have it like,
It's
lip or you
yeah.
barely can even feel it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
her
It's
shop
well
is
worth it.
Dear Departed Shop, or no, Dear Departed Odd Shop.etsy.com.
Okay.
Oh dang.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
in
she's local. She's I think she's in Pottsville.
there. Send a link and I'll put it in the tags below.
Nifty.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Etsy, you guys have another Etsy person you work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to plug? No plug? Oh, never mind. Anyway.
ProjectHumanoid.com.
What is that shop?
Oh, do you want me to give it out?
Yeah, yeah.
The snarkremark.shop is the one.
The snarkremark.shop.
Yeah.
That's I forget.
Whoops.
If I'm not reading it in front of me, I forget. Yeah. That's actually she did the pin that's on the side of my
Yeah.
hat.
And the logo on this T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
I have the shirts. Mine shrunk a little bit on me.
Yeah, I felt like this one was roomier this time.
Really?
Like I
So, by the way, if you noticed, when these are printed, they have this outline here, this black outline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not on there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so now when you get it, it'll just be the white.
Okay.
Not that black outline it looks.
And then you guys have the new shirt, the straight out of Compton.
straight out of Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah,
Straight
the
out of Pennsylvania.
NWA,
Yeah.
the rap group, not the wrestling organization, but the rap group. Yeah, it's a parody shirt.
Yeah. Am I going too fast here? I do apologize.
We are like fucking zooming.
We are. We're only fucking like 27 minutes into the
Dude,
episode.
you cut it in under half an hour. I was gonna say like, do we want to do a fifth beer? Maybe no. Yes.
I mean, there's enough people. I'm not even close to.
we're
After
like-
this one, I just started to feel like the slightest buzz.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are.
I have diabetes, so
thank you,
I
Tony,
may have
for giving me
diabetes.
more diabetes.
What's
as I eat snacks.
What was that one video of the little girl? She's like, my dad has a gold tooth. She's like, my dad has diabetes. And the girl's just like you're like, I was not ready for that in my life.
But to rate this one, I'm not the biggest IPA fan, but
Yeah.
it did have that nice marshmallow like
Yeah.
middle, and there was a very fruity like front of it, and then you just get that IPA bitterness at the very, very end. So I'm going to try to grade it on the like a scale of how I would grade an IPA, and it's up there.
Yeah.
I'll give it like a 3.5. I'll say I'll give that.
I'd give this one a
pretty
4.
good. Yeah, 4 would be a solid.
I would
for you,
I would
yeah.
drink that all day long.
And me, yeah.
All right. So this last one, flavor is supposed to be like what, an orange.
Last question mark.
This is a bourbon barrel.
Bourbon
Oh,
barrel
here we
with
go.
oranges and chocolate. I think that might
A
be.
fucking 12.5er.
Business is about to pick up.
Wow.
Wait, orange and chocolate?
No, it's an orange flavored beer, and it was aged in a bourbon barrel. So it's going to have. It is a wait. This is a stout, an imperial stout.
Yeah, bourbon barrel aged stout
Ooh, orange coffee.
with oranges, marshmallows. and I
Tony's not
think
gonna like
something
it.
else.
So all right. So normally stouts, I've never had a orange flavored stout.
Nor have I. Yeah, that's new to me.
And
Neither a pineapple or neither a what was the other?
Pineapple.
What was,
Anything.
yeah, that's a mindfuck one.
now it has vanilla bean. It's got marshmallow. It's got orange, and it's bourbon barrel aged. So there is some times where there is a stout and it's bourbon barrel aged, and the booziness of the aging of the barrels gets rid of the coffee taste for me.
Okay.
So this is, this is interesting because when I get a stout, even if it's not supposed to taste like coffee or like chocolate or
Right.
any type of that darker flavor profile, it's like, okay, that's going to taste like coffee. But it's a stout and it's supposed to taste like orange marshmallows and it's bourbon barrel aged. That's really interesting.
I know one stout I really liked. I don't know the exact name of it, but it was by Saucony Creek, and they did the same thing. They had like a like a vanilla to it, and it was
Okay.
really good.
So before we crack this last one open, because we are going really quick, so we need to stretch this out a little bit somehow.
Another beer.
I don't want to get them super silly.
No,
Would you want to bust out the rotunda? There's only fucking a mouthful in it.
That's why that was the intention.
All right, yeah, we can do that. Get the rotunda. We'll have one. It's another flavor profile beer. We'll do a celebrity guest beer. You guys just
Mike Rotunda is a celebrity guest.
I didn't want to make the wrestling reference.
yeah.
But okay.
So you guys just dropped a new episode. The H.H. Holmes episode.
You're really trying to fill time.
I am. Well, I want to talk about it too. So, like, I didn't get to listen to it yet. So, what if someone who hasn't heard the show, or what can they expect? Well, you guys are like the guests today, so I'm trying to plug your thing here.
As you should.
Yeah.
H.H. Holmes was America's first serial killer, they say, and I don't know if that's technically true, but he gets that rep. He was
Most creative.
He's the most.
You don't want to put because he's such an awful person. You don't want to attach the word genius to him, but he was evil genius. Yeah,
he was the Michael Jordan of killing people.
Okay, we can go. Well, he was in Chicago, so all right.
As you say that, I'm looking at the Air Jordan logo right here. It's weird.
Yeah, this is a guy. He wasn't only a murderer; he was a con man.
Yeah,
and there's rumors that even when he was in college, he would take the kid. He was a doctor, so he went to med school.
and he purposely picked a certain school because that school was one of the only ones in the country that used real dead bodies.
And he would burn the cadavers, allegedly, and then make insurance claims on them to get money.
And then sell the bones. He would make the bones into those skeletons that you've seen in classrooms. Mm-hmm. He would make those with his victims and these cadavers and then sell them to schools.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, apparently his dark origin story is he was bullied when he was a kid. And when he was around 13, these bigger kids forced him into a doctor's office and made him look at skeletons. And he got obsessed with skeletons ever since.
Like that's like his Batman story.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm Skullman.
I'm going to murder everyone in Chicago.
He tried. Yeah. He tried. And then we get into some of the stuff later with his great-great-grandson who's alive now and has a theory that H.H. Holmes was also Jack the Ripper. Mm-hmm. And he thought he may have escaped his execution because H.H. Holmes was executed in Philadelphia. And they actually exhumed his grave. And I won't spoil the episode. We go into it in the episode, but they exhumed his grave to test this out to see if that the person in the grave was H.H. Holmes, and if he may have even escaped the rope because he was hanged. And that grave was in Jack's. A lot of Jack's family is buried in the same cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my grandmother's buried there. My cousin, my uncle, and on my dad's side. No, my mom's side, like my great grandmother. Like I have family from both sides buried there. Yeah, it's Holy Cross Cemetery in Yeadon.
Oh, awesome.
Yeadon, PA.
Now, so far, you guys are up to
41.
41. So you just broke 40.
41st, yeah.
Out of your 40 episodes so far, what was one of your favorite crimes or murders you guys discussed or went over? Or episode style, like
I always think of I try to rank them and who was the worst person we ever covered, who was the most despicable person, and H.H. Holmes is definitely up there. Mm-hmm. I think the worst was Albert Fish. We did a whole episode on cannibals. It was one of our earlier episodes. Albert Fish, I think, is the most despicable person we've ever covered.
I think for me, when we do the show, it's more about how. I think more in terms of how we're doing the show rather than what we're covering.
Yeah.
And then, so I judge it by that.
Yeah.
I look at what's my favorite episode, and the last few are my favorites. Mm-hmm. I think just because I've been shutting my mouth a lot more.
No, I dig that though. I like the banter. I see.
Well, then you won't like it too much because
So
I cut out a lot. I cut out a lot of it recently.
I'm up to date. I'm current.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think if I start a podcast, it's hard for me just because in my mentality to go and like if I listen to Joe Rogan, I can listen to an episode. Maybe Joe Rogan's the only one I can say okay, I can listen to this episode because I kind of know who Joe Rogan as a person already is. Right. And then I'm just he's really good at what he does, so I can listen to a guest. But your show, I like to go back and listen from episode 1 on, because if they didn't know you as people, listening from episode 1 on, you've learned a lot about you guys as hosts as well.
But then I start hearing from other people oh yeah, you just go on and on and on about things, and you don't stick to topic. And it's and then I hear from you, you're like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
But then I hear from somebody else like, oh, you just went on to, too much.
There is sometimes maybe that happens, but also I think that's also the charm of it.
Right.
As well.
But then I start to think like what's better for for mass producing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think it's a different show now too, that instead of trying to do 3 topics in one show where you focus on the one and then you can put more detail into the one. Because I'm into the detail aspects of the thing. Like I think one of the and once again, I'm not condoning serial killers or I'm not glorifying it or anything like that or murder in general. Yes, you are. But the
human trafficking.
Or human trafficking. But there was an episode where I initially I guess it comes to every show if especially now that we're doing spotlights we're doing Elvira or Owen Hart, you hear the topic and you're like, I'm not into that one. And I think for me that one episode where I didn't think I was going to be into it was the Appalachian Trail one. And I was like, only because I'm like, I don't first of all, I didn't know what the Appalachian Trail was. And I didn't think I was going to be interested in it. And then by the end of the episode, I learned how large the Appalachian Trail is. I learned about the Appalachian
Georgia to Maine. Yeah.
And then the story of that where the guy was just trying to find himself as a human and he went out there and then just met some fucking crazed psychopath.
Yeah.
And this girl
that was one of my favorite episodes of the
Yeah, it was an interesting story. The girl survived, she was stabbed multiple times and crawled to get help.
Yeah.
And then he fucking killed the dog. He didn't kill the dog too. He killed the guy and his dog or it was fucked up. It was just the wrong place, wrong time situation. And it would have never ever happened because this guy was convicted before of a crime, but the hikers who were on the trail didn't return back to the state to trial, to go to trial.
They didn't want to hang around for the trial, so they
and he got off, and then he went to kill people.
We may never have done the episode if it weren't for a few girls that I met at a coffee shop.
Yeah,
we talk about it on the episode.
Yeah, so that was one of those shows you never know what you're going to get with your show. Even if you're I'm not really sure if I'm going to be into that topic, it may surprise you because there's a few times where that happens.
It surprises me because sometimes I don't feel like doing anything. You know what I mean? Like mentally I might be checked out. Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't want to do this fucking show. And then I sit down and we start talking and I'm like, I don't want the show to end.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Mondays are tough for me. My thing is when I have idle time, I get in my own head.
Yeah.
And Mondays are usually that day because I'm off work and I'm literally laying on the couch. And then my depression thing for me is I'll just want to sleep all day long. I don't want to get up. I'm just going to sleep the whole day.
Yeah, when I'm depressed, I sleep a lot too.
Yeah. And then I'll lay on the couch and it'll be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And I'm like, ugh. And then I'm like, oh, there's a guest coming. And then I literally hold my phone and I go, I really don't want to fucking be around people. I don't want to do this. I'm over it. I'm just going to text a guest and just cancel this show. And then I go, I'm not going to do that because I already have them set up. They're coming. They took time out of their day. And then I come sit down and I'm in front of the microphone and the guest comes in and it's just I fucking love this. Yeah. It's therapy for me.
I love podcasting. One thing that kind of bothered me a little bit was, on the table here you have our sticker, which is these.
The Murder My Dude sticker.
Murder My Dudes that I got these through.
Oh my god, you're a fucking magician. No, you pull out your whoop
sticker mule.
Sleight of hand.
Sticker mule, right. Yep. And they had a thing running. It was you get
$1 for 20 or something.
10. It was 10.
But they ended up sending you 15.
They did. Yeah, they sent us a
and we both ordered 10. We wound up 30.
Yeah, we got a bunch. So I still have some left over. BP over here, Brian Booberry Brian, Buckaroo Brian as we call him.
Brian.
Well, he was Buckaroo on another podcast we had.
By the way, that was another awesome episode, the Wild West one.
So that's funny because Brian's he's that one's not doing too well.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh shit! But then all of a sudden we looked at it again, and it was
it took off.
It took off.
Yeah. Nate did a great job.
Nate's coming back on this Tuesday.
Awesome.
Terry's chocolate orange smell.
Make sure you leave a little bit in there.
Yeah.
I didn't have a big pour just in case. Now this smells like chocolate.
That's a Terry's chocolate orange, 100%.
Yeah, those chocolates we had to hit it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, 100. I definitely smell chocolate orange.
The beer that was supposed to be chocolate smelled like coffee, and then the one that's orange smells like chocolate.
You know what else smells like chocolate and orange? Murder My Dude. So
I like that.
I always say that about our podcast.
Yeah, no. The fuck was I saying? I wanted to say
Nate will be coming back on this week's episode.
No, stickers.
Yeah, but I don't remember what I was saying about the stickers.
The stickers. You did the magician thing, and then you were like, oh,
something about the logo.
Sorry for losing your thunder there.
Something about the stickers and I forget.
Oh,
there we go.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Hook
so when we initially, I was like, we need to do something. We need to, because we have all these stickers. Let's have a little giveaway. Mm-hmm. And then Brian was like, well, for people to get them, just put out, like share this, share our page, and then message us or whatever. And I go, I don't want to do that because. What if nobody shares our fucking page?
Which can happen.
So, and I was like, I don't want to be that fucking embarrassed. So I was like, I'm just going to say, DM us and you'll get a fucking sticker, right? Dude, I got nobody. Nobody was fucking messaging me. One person. Like, fucking, I was like, I'm giving shit away. I can't even give shit away. Like, because, and then I'm thinking, what if people think, oh, they're probably getting a bunch of people already messaging, so we'll be too late. And sure enough, that's what it was. Because like I would get people because it started rolling in, like all these messages, and then it was like, oh, I'm too late, right? And I'm like, now you are like if you would have fucking messaged, like
that's a weird thing with the show too, like especially with ours, where like we split duties, so we have video and audio, and the video sometimes does terrible and the audio does amazing, or vice versa, and it's like, man, I have like. You look at your views and you have 50 views and you're like, who are those 50 people? Like you always think in your head, like, who is literally watching this? Like, and it's like a weird dynamic to it. I tasted it. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's got that bourbon kick. It's got the orange hint.
I get more chocolate than anything.
Yeah, it does that chocolate. Almost tastes like chocolate syrup.
I'm getting hit like
That's
hard.
Fucking
chocolate.
Crazy to me. Like how?
It's like alcoholic chocolate syrup, like a little twist of orange.
Yes, but the smell, I'm smelling what you guys are saying, that chocolate orange, like that candy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But it's super chocolatey.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with this one.
Ooh.
You can tell that packs a punch too.
Yeah. So with if you don't want to give it away, you don't have to, but what can we expect with the next episode? On Tuesday.
We'll give it away. It's going to be
give it away now.
I will.
It's Chili Peppers.
That's right.
Nailed it.
You're good.
Nothing gets by you, man. It's Leonard Lake and Charles Ng, who were a pair of ex-Vietnam vets in California who built it looked like a fallout shelter in this remote cabin. And they would lure people in and basically kill the families and keep the wives hostage as like sex slaves, essentially.
Now, this episode's been in the works for fucking how long?
Oh, forever, because the reason we're having Nate back on is like how H.H. Holmes, you always said that was like your favorite. No, it sounds bad to say, oh, it's my favorite serial killer.
And the one I'm most interested in.
Yeah, the one you're most fascinated by.
Most interesting, man.
For Nate, this is it. And I remember hearing about these guys, and it's a hell of a story.
It reminds me of that fucking Cloverfield movie where John Goodman takes them in the shelter. And
okay, yeah. So it's funny because I forgot that you wanted to do the H.H. Holmes thing.
Yeah, and then we switched it to the music one.
But I didn't realize that was your, like, the one that you... Until I was listening to or watching your wrestling show, Tornado Tag.
Tornado Tag podcast.
And then, like, when you guys were talking about it, I was like, oh, shit, that's right. Tony was supposed to be on that one. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I felt like I'm kind of glad I didn't do it because it's kind of like when I picked... On Not Cool in high school, I picked Batman. I was like, I'll never live up to this because I'm so into that topic that I feel I'll never do a good job with it. So I'm kind of glad I wasn't involved with it. You know what I mean? Like,
I run a fan page. It's called Beware the Bat Fan. On Facebook. So
you run a fan page?
I run a fan page. Yeah.
Really? Like a Batman fan page? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we did a Batman episode, and I was just like. And in my head, I was like, well, what do I talk about? Because I know a lot about Batman, but then I'm like, what do we bring up? Because I don't want to be like, hey, so Batman's origin story. Like, if you didn't know that.
No, we basically brought up, like, he was in the 30s, 40s, and then, like, 66 Batman, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
His real name is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff.
Wow.
We didn't, put it this way, we didn't, like, do the whole...
584 people, look at you.
Like, we didn't, like, retcon or, like, do any of that shit with Batman or, like, tell the origin story. Like, we kind of, started, like, from whenever.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to Fat Man on Batman?
Oh, of course.
It's a good show.
I don't like Mark Bernardin, though.
No? Yeah, and then they're like, we'll just get some crazy celebrity guests to come hang out with us. That's a Batman fan. You're like, here's Chris Daughtry.
I wish it was Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
So we want to, the Not Cool in High School crew, we want to take a road trip to Red Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah.
To go see the secret stash.
Right.
And I want to buy the cacophony and the what's the other one? I just completely lost it in my brain as I was going to say it.
Oh, now wait.
Isn't it Cacophony?
Yes, cacophony and
Now wait. Oh, what's his something man?
Batman.
No, not his book. The two Batman. Walt Flanagan did 2 Batman runs.
I don't know.
I forget what the other one's called, but I want to get them at the. I want to physically buy those books at. I don't even care if Walter's working that day or if he could even But just to say, I bought them in that comic book store.
I don't know if it's true or not, but when I lived in Jersey, my one boss always said that he. I don't know why somebody would lie about this. That he wound up adopting Walt Flanagan's dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you
I'm kind of disappointed that Walt Flanagan just gave away a dog.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. Maybe the dog had puppies or something. I don't know what it was.
Well, if that I accept, but we had the dog for 5 years and then we just didn't want the dog no more. Like,
You never know. You never know what the thing. Maybe he's too busy to keep up with it. You know.
I don't care.
Oh
Would
my
you give away
God.
your kid?
Decided the same as a dog.
It is to me.
It depends on how hungry.
Like when
you are.
someone's like, "Oh, I'm going to have a kid and I don't want to raise a dog with my child." Like then, fuck that.
Then have an abortion.
Yeah. Wow. Heel turn.
Oh man. You get a few in me, and I start talking about abortion.
It really depends. Like,
I just couldn't get rid of a dog. I couldn't be like,
I could. I have. I've gotten rid of lots of dogs.
Really? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man.
Just for fun.
Yeah, just
not even his dogs.
open the door and just like get the fuck out.
No, they thought I did that with a cat though.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, you got rid of the cat because I think like I left the door open or something and the cat got out."
That's really boozy.
It is, but it's good.
And bougie.
Yeah.
I could never get rid of my dogs. They're two fucking goofs.
No, I would never get
Your
rid of
dog's like fucking 400 years old at this point. There's some older dogs.
Well,
They're like 5 or 6. They're over 6, right?
they're 5. They're gonna be 5 this year.
Yeah, 5. That's it.
Yeah, they're gonna be 5.
When my dog dies, I might throw myself on the funeral pyre.
Now, I just want to ask. Now, these are all picking up, right?
Yes. So what happens is when it comes through here, because it's the split between the camera and this, it registers very low here. But once I put it through Levelator, it comes out perfect. Yeah. It's definitely really
Weird and tech shit.
yeah, it's strange. I think because the type of board we have is not designed for what I'm doing.
Okay.
So when I split it from here and then it goes from this plug to the camera and then to the USB in, it for some reason it super amplifies that and then de-amplifies this.
Right.
It's really strange. Hopefully when I get a new mixer board, it'll eliminate that problem.
Oh, by the way, did we give our rating? Oh,
No, we did not do that.
It might be too boozy for me at the moment, so I'm actually we're gonna.
Oh no!
Now you can do your cuvee. It was all right. It wasn't.
No, I have all 4 cans
Well,
here.
look at now you're gonna do it. You're gonna have
fucking goof,
You're gonna have
yeah.
such a good time.
I
with
like
it.
how chocolatey it was.
It was very. I didn't expect it to be that chocolatey, but the booziness was a little too much.
I like this. I like the salty of the bourbon barrel.
I think that's the saltiness of it. I didn't like
the subtle.
No,
Subtleness.
I got
subtle
like
to me.
the chocolates. Like it tastes like a salt. Like I don't know. It was strange. It was good though. It was a different experience. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it a 3. I'll give it just an average 3.
If you really want to try a salty beer, Shock
don't.
Top makes
Dip your nuts in them.
a pretzel wheat, and then you actually get a little bit of the salt, and it tastes like a legitimate pretzel.
Flying Dog did a sea salt caramel beer.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That was phenomenal.
They also did a Carolina Reaper peach one.
Yeah, I had that one.
That was I like that one.
They
I
have
wore that at the movie theater bar
Yeah.
for the longest time. I would just fucking pound them 2, 3 in
Yeah,
them.
Troy got those for me, and I had one. I was like, I can't drink a lot of these because they were too hot. The beer, they actually have a dill pickle beer now. They got pickle.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to obtain that.
Well, I think we know somebody would like that.
Yeah, Cassie loves fucking pickle.
When
shit.
I love pickles too, but it's always weird when you have like when I was a kid. You know Snyder's of Hanover, right? Like
Yeah.
Snyder's, they have pretzels and chips and stuff. My dad owned a grocery store, and I'm going back 91, 92.
Yeah.
And I remember they came out with it was this steak and egg flavored chip. You know how everybody has the flavored chips now?
I think I remember Sounds like a Hirsch chip.
Right, but Snyder's was doing this in the early 90s, before anybody else was doing it. And they had a dill pickle chip. And it was
you can still get those. I
Yeah,
think,
you can.
Yeah, Wise or somebody made
Right,
it.
because they were like, oh, we'll wait almost 30 fucking years. Just really 20 years.
Yeah.
But they were putting it out like 20 years after Snyder's was doing it.
You know what's really
It was
big?
always weird to me, though, is why I brought it
Yeah.
up.
You know what's really big in Canada is, and they have them here. Hers does them. Ketchup chips.
Yep.
They're huge
Yeah.
in Canada.
Snyder's did them.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Snyder's had the ketchup chips.
Not a chip related thing, but just snack in general. You know what's huge in Japan that we found out?
What's that?
Japan has over like 400 different types of Kit Kats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They have strawberry.
They have
All
things
the
that you
different
wouldn't even
yeah.
imagine. We've had a few of them on the show. We had an apple pie Kit Kat.
Okay.
It was fucking you have one on you.
What?
Eat,
What is
eat-
that?
Please eat that.
Are
Each
you
eat
giving
one.
it? What is
Fucking
this?
wild card. This is why you had me on the show.
What is this, though?
It's an apple pie
That's
Kit
an
Kat.
apple pie.
This is apple pie?
Yeah.
It's an apple
Brian?
pie. You
Yeah, we'll split
two
it, yeah.
have it. No joke. It's awesome. I was gonna have it for like rations for
This
the
is
concert
apple
tomorrow,
pie. It's
but
pink.
Yes. So it's
purple.
It's purple for Halloween.
Purple. Oh, okay.
chew it.
Oh, wow. It smells
Just
like apple pie.
bite
Yeah.
into it and chew on it for a little bit.
If I die tonight because of my diabetes, then it's fine. This will probably be worth it. I
Yeah.
love you. All right.
I don't know. Brian's silent.
Oh, wow. That is.
It's
no, I
unbelievable.
was savoring it. Yeah, that's really good.
How?
Yeah.
How do they do that? Yo, when Japanese say they're gonna make a flavor of something, they fucking make it a flavor. You are taking forever on that little. You are like taking the smallest bite.
So good, dude.
It almost has
Holy
the.
shit.
It's a lot better, obviously, but it almost has the consistency of those little wafers you can get.
Yeah.
Like
Yo.
the strawberry or chocolate vanilla wafers.
Like Andy has this Tokyo treat box, and it comes with like, hey, like Japan had. So remember when in America we had the Georgia peach Coke? They made a peach Coke in Japan, which made our American Coke like a fucking joke.
Right.
It was so much better in Japan. Then they had peach Pepsi, which was amazing. Then we had what was it?
Is cherry blossom.
Cherry Blossom Pepsi
I
was
love that.
amazing.
That was fucking
That
good.
shit was fucking.
That was amazing, yeah.
Yeah. We we had Kit
Put that
Kat.
under his pillow.
Did you really put that in your fanny pack?
First of all, it's a fucking bag.
Oh, I didn't see it. I couldn't see it.
Fanny pack. I'm not a wrestler. Or Joe Rogan.
I got a fanny pack at work at the health fair.
You got to give it to Andy.
Yeah, I had a.
It's got to fit in.
They gave us a fanny pack at the health fair at work.
Okay.
And nothing to make you feel like you need your health checked out more than ever is when the fanny pack does not fit. You can't wear the fanny pack they give you.
Wear it this way. I've seen people recently, like wrestlers.
It wouldn't even do. It wouldn't even. Yeah.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah.
if I would have been at work for that health fair, they would have kicked me out. Like, nah, it's too late for you.
Fuck out of here.
That's like in
Why do they call it a fanny pack, first of all?
Because some people wear it around back, and it would be like some people call the ass a fanny.
Yeah.
Some people call the pussy a fanny too. It
Well, they're
depends on-
English,
Yeah,
yeah.
the English call it. They'll call your pussy a fanny.
Yeah.
You're not your pussy.
Yeah. Not my pussy.
Well, I mean, you are.
Somebody else's pussy.
You are an Office fan.
Hey.
I'm just joking.
I know.
It's funny you were talking about pickles. I know you two are big Redskins fans.
Yeah.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Pickle juice.
And there was one game. This was 20 years ago. They beat the Cowboys in Week 1. It was the first year McNabb was their starter the whole year.
Oh God!
And it
I was
was-
at the game they beat the Eagles. They beat the Red Cowboys. So actually, the game they beat the Cowboys with Donovan McNabb was their season opening game on Monday Night Football in FedEx Field, and they won. They were winning the game. Tony Romo drives down and throws a game-winning touchdown pass to Tony Witten in the corner of the end zone. But there was offensive holding as time was expiring on the
Tony
throw.
Jason.
Wynn.
Jason Witten. Sorry, Tony Romo threw the Jason Witten as time was expiring. He catches the touchdown pass. Touchdown. Flag comes out. Offensive holding on Ryan Kerrigan. That means the play is over.
Yep.
Like the play does not count. Time expired. Game's over. Redskins win. And they would have lost because the touchdown would have been a go ahead win.
But the reason I was bringing this up is that game, this opening game against the Cowboys, I think it was the year 2000. It was so hot on the sidelines that the players were
It was very muggy. I do. remember.
the players were cramping on the sidelines, so the Eagles trainers were giving them pickle juice. And because the Eagles blew Dallas out that game, it was like pickle fever in Philadelphia. And up here you have like Rita's and things like that. Down there that's called water ice.
Yeah.
And there was a place near us. It was called Joe's Water Ice. It was by the mall where we used to live, and they for a little while had pickle flavored water ice.
Yeah. It was like everything was pickle because the Eagles. It worked
Yeah.
for the Eagles.
Exactly.
Yeah, like how Gatorade ended up starting out in Florida because the Florida Gators drank this magical stuff.
Yeah, it was at the University of Florida they developed it. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. I think I do vaguely remember the pickle thing.
It was huge for like 2 weeks.
By the way, I highly recommend this chair for everyone.
Yeah.
No
No
asshole
asshole
using it on
pain.
Thursdays.
Oh, no asshole pain today.
Tony, make sure that chair is clear every Thursday.
All right, that'll be your new chair.
That's sturdy too.
Here's a good thing that we can do. Why don't we have
I do-
our guests? Let's do a choose your own adventure. Try one beer, just out of 3.
Or we can just get rid of this rotunda can.
But let's do a choose your own adventure. Didn't do one in a while.
I
Come
choose
on.
the rotunda can.
Micah.
There you go. They did it. They chose their
No.
adventure. You let them choose, and they chose. All right. So
Okay.
rotunda. This is not a shot. This is not us being mean. This is not anything. What? No, this is not. I'm just saying. Like, so Ben purchased this, and it was one of those things where he purchased it, and then
It's a quarter filled.
yeah. So
Let's just get it out
Yeah,
there. You fucked up, people.
that's
Look,
a lot of air.
I don't know you guys. All right, I don't know this.
No,
this-
I really like rotunda.
Oh no, and that's fine. I like
not drinking this.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh, no.
We're not drinking that.
Let me smell.
Let me smell it. I want to smell.
Pour the whole thing.
Here, hang on.
Pour the whole thing so we can see that it's like a half full can. I feel like it smells really, really bad. It smells terrible.
Can I smell it? Okay. Wow, it smells like that one that we just had. The
Tastes good?
what's that one?
I'm bad at that.
Dude, it smells like eggs. It smells like fucking eggs.
Okay, so it does smell. It's sulfury.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound.
It's a
too
little
good.
sulfury, but what
I
was
no
that?
longer choose rotunda.
What was that fruity one that it smelled like strawberries?
Yeah.
but it tastes like
That smells like sulfur.
yeah. It's like sulfur and strawberries. Strawberry salt. Look,
You're gonna try it.
if I die, I die.
Oh, it tastes like it.
It's better than all the other beers we just had. I'm not joking. Try it.
Rotunda's that
Try
good.
it.
I don't think I can get it past my
You're
nose.
not going to die if you take a little
Did
sip,
you,
right?
you tried it already, right?
I did, yeah.
I can't get it past my nose, brother.
Dude, no. It's I don't think it's bad.
Just smell it.
I smell it already.
Smell that.
Oh, my God,
Just
no.
try it, Bri.
No, it literally smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah, it's fine. Just try it. It doesn't. I'm telling you, it tastes better than it smells.
We should 100% cut this part out.
No.
Okay, I don't smell it as much when it's not as concentrated.
Yeah, no. Try it. Seriously, try it.
Oh, my God.
You're an no. He's lying.
No,
You're lying. Just try
It smells like when you have these elevated dog feeders and the water gets under the dog feeder and it's stagnant water. That's what it smells like.
All right, come on. Grow some balls.
It tastes fine. It's very sour. It's very sour.
I don't think it was that sour. I thought it was good.
It's very sour.
Tony, try it.
I never saw you laugh this hard. in
Oh, but
my
it says
life.
tart, so I think it's
He was
designed.
like-
Oh, it's tart.
Oh, God.
Now you're gonna get me going now.
Dude, I have such a weak nose, though, man.
just a little splash, and it won't bother you as much.
No, seriously. I thought it was
Probably
all right.
too much.
Just try it. Don't breathe. Don't.
It was very good.
Yeah,
It tastes fine.
It's fine.
It tastes excellent.
If I puke, I'm not going to be happy.
I didn't even have a problem with this one. It was a little sulfury.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, but I just smell it.
I can't.
Here, just smell. No, smell that.
Hang.
You're not supposed to snort McDonald's again, damn it.
That's why you're a culture to culture. Oh my god! No, just don't look.
Let it go. Let it go now.
He's gonna puke.
Oh, it tastes fine.
That's what I said.
Great, yeah, it
Told
tastes
you.
great, yeah.
I would never drink it, though, with that smell.
I know.
We should just dump the other can.
You know what we should do?
Do your cuvee, and then we'll get out of here.
Dave Cuvée.
Here, you can use my glass.
Just cut it out. dude.
Hell.
I'm just giving it a little scent.
All right. So this is the moment that you've all been waiting for.
It'd be funny if you just like.
You know what's weird, though? Honestly, I don't think you got gypped off on a... I think it was a full can.
For some
Because
reason,
we poured a lot. Like, we poured a full glass out of it. I just think it had so much air in it that it felt lighter for some reason. It was really like... Because when I cracked it, it was like...
Yeah.
Oh, so is that what that means? You just pour them all together?
So He calls it a cuvee, but we have a guy in our area that calls it a suicide beer.
Okay.
And it's a
What's a cuvee?
where you kind of just mix everything together, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
It's fancy terminology.
So you
for
make
that.
it one like awesome beer. So,
we've done this before with the same brewery, and it was actually a really good beer after we
You're
tried
not
it.
mixing with the
yeah.
with the egg beer.
Well, we may or may not call this one the Fruit Brew.
I think Fruit Brew fits, yeah. By the way, we should throw these cans at people's houses for Halloween.
That is an interesting. That is interesting.
What's
Try
funny
that
is
out.
you don't see that anymore.
No, they used to be huge.
No one eggs houses anymore.
Nobody eggs
Our
houses.
soaps cars.
You know why? Because eggs are getting expensive. Just go to Aldi and buy eggs.
Yeah. All these.
It's Aldi. Oh, you listened to that episode, huh? You listened to that episode. All right, I just picked up on that.
That's the best part of Bourbon.
Sorry, hold on. I'm getting text messages by Crystalia,
Who's that?
the comedian Crystalia. He's got this automated text thing.
Oh.
Where it's one of those.
That is not bad.
I don't understand. Try a sip of that.
The Fruit Brew, as we're calling it.
Would you like to try the cuvee?
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
try a
Dave
little bit of the
Cuvée.
Fruit Brew. The
Dave,
Fruit Brew
I call it
Cuvée.
Dave Cuvée. I already made that joke. I'm going to do it. Oops.
It definitely still has the chocolate smell. Well, there's
Yeah.
2 chocolate beers in there, so it makes sense.
You just desecrated your murder, my dude.
I know, right? It's like blood spilled on it. It actually smells really nice.
Yeah, it doesn't taste terrible either.
Yeah, that tastes really good.
That's
It
fucked
cuts
up.
out the booziness. It cuts out the coffee.
It actually does. It does.
That's fucked up. That's the best thing.
Yeah,
they did with
that's
these
probably
beers.
better than any of them. I really like the blueberry one we did first, though.
Yeah,
the blueberry one I thought was.
I
excellent.
thought they were all. I mean, I was 2 for 2. The two darker ones I wasn't a fan of, but I'm not really a fan of darker beers. But the strawberry and the blueberry were really really good.
the only one I actively didn't like was the Count Chocula one.
Yeah, that
Everything
didn't-
else I thought was at least good.
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
the mixer was really good. So when we did this one with the Infinity Hop episode, we did all the 7 stones and then we mixed it with the Gauntlet, and we drank it. We called it the Snap.
Word.
Yeah,
And that's the fruit.
That was
brew.
cool.
And that's the Fruit Brew. That's the one we didn't get. So that's the Fruit Brew. You nailed it.
Yeah. I
All
know.
right. So Ben, what do you got to plug?
I got to plug. All right. So, believe it or not, I'm going to try and get these beers for another beer podcast called It's Just Beer Podcast. It's Just Beer Podcast. So they're going to get these 4 beers and they're going to be like, yo, Bangin' Beers Podcast got these for us.
Hopefully.
And not only that, we're going to try the cuvee, which is called the Fruit Brew. And by the way, it's phenomenal.
All right.
I think so.
Anything else you want to plug?
Nothing really, no.
You're on another show, by the way.
I know, not cool in high school, but I don't have anything to like. Oh,
Hey,
I have
tune
been
in.
watching. I have been
Check out our latest
watching-
episode, Elvira. Well, not with Elvira, but we talk about Elvira.
She's coming
I'm going
here?
to talk about
I wish.
living
Cassandra
with
Peterson?
yourself, living with yourself. That Paul Rudd comedy,
Yeah.
where he,
We'll talk about that on Knock High
yeah,
School.
yeah,
Yeah. So tune in and check out
I
Yeah.
like
He
listening
got
to
it
Ben
from
because
you.
he sounds like Nardwar.
Nardwar.
Do you know who
Nardwar, the human serviette.
Serviette, yeah. You know who he is?
No.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
That's what he fucking sounds like. He sounds like Nardwar. Nardwar. You don't know Nardwar?
Oh my
Oh,
god,
dude, he's the best interview dude ever. He's
Really?
he's a
like-
Canadian guy who, it means like a human napkin is what it
He's the best person to interview Henry Rollins,
dude.
Twice.
So he'll interview people and he'll have like shit that like because every single without fail they'll be like, how the fuck did you know that? And he'll be like, this is a record you had in 1982, and it's like, how did you fucking know about this record? You know, like,
and one of your influences is like this awesome progressive rock band, is because for the Mars Volta, and there's like, oh, it's Magma, and like they're like, what the fuck, Magma? What the fuck? Like,
he'll
no,
he'll
who
tell
heard
you
Magma?
he'll tell you shit that like maybe like a friend only would have known that you haven't talked to since the 6th grade. And he'll be like, I found your friend, and he said like, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
He said you had 3 balls in high school.
You have to watch Nardwar.
to look it up.
He's the fucking man.
And it sounds like Ben?
What? No, Ben sounds like him.
Oh, Ben sounds like him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimmick infringement.
I mean, we talked a lot about it. What do you got to plug? What do you guys got to plug?
Well, I'm sure he's going to plug Murder My Dude, so I'm going to plug Tornado Tag Podcast.
look at that.
Yeah, because he's got favoritism.
Whoa.
There's favoritism.
Well, I do for this week because I'm kind of taking the point on
yeah,
something.
you're
We're
gonna
going to be talking Bobby the Brain Heenan. this coming episode.
Oh,
This-
wow.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not busy.
Yeah, we're gonna have an open seat, aren't we?
I'm not busy.
We should. Yeah,
I'm
we should.
just saying.
We should have an open seat.
I'm free.
Tyler, I think, is off this week, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, we can get you. Do
Just saying, I'm free. I think I'm free.
you have a ride to get here? Oh, joking. Wow. No, so Jack will be on Tornado Tag Podcast this week, and we get to do Bobby the Brain Heaton, which is funny because we talked about a little bit last week on the episode. The idea of the name Project Humanoid came from a Bobby Heaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bunch of different names, and then we decided we were like, we need a new name.
Yeah.
we had like
Project Ham and Egger was too cumbersome.
We had actually we were going to
Wow,
do
that can be really twisted around big time.
we were going to do a podcast called the Humanoid Podcast, like wrestling, and it was our Project Humanoid logo, like the guy, the robot dude, but he was holding a steel chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had like I think I did that one. Yeah, but we had all these different names, and then we decided on Project Humanoid.
Nice.
So that's our umbrella company.
Like we have the network, the IWP network or family, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You guys have Project Humanoid.
Well,
you
he
guys
didn't
are-
have the Heenan family, so yeah.
Yeah, you guys are better than you have a website. I don't have a fucking. I don't know how to do all that stuff.
So what's the main thing on Project Humanoid, Jack?
Well, right now it's Murder My Dude. And if you go to projecthumanoid.com, it's projecthumanoid.com. It's streamlined now. I got rid of all the like clicking on shop and clicking on about and all that stuff. It's just everything's on one page. Just scroll, and it'll have like the latest episode. Well, it doesn't. I actually forgot to update it this week. But it should have the latest episode. The shop is right on there. The about section and the contact section. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's on. I mean, because we all use the amazing service Anchor.
Yes.
That's now has me up almost close to $8. I'm rolling in it now. It almost could have afforded. I could have almost bought this McDonald's meal today with my podcast money. That's why you always can buy our merch. It helps
Yeah,
us.
that's right. Yeah.
Buy some merch.
Buy the merch.
One shirt equals like 1,000 listens, so buy a
It
shirt.
really does. One shirt equals it's super.
It's like one like equals 1,000 prayers.
yeah. Buying
One
one
shirt equals 1,000 listens.
Yeah, because you get spoiler alert behind the scenes stuff. You get 10 cents per listener. So yeah.
It's shitty.
No, you get 1 cent per listener.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's 1 cent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, it's 1 cent?
Yeah,
I thought it was 10.
I thought it was 10
No,
cents.
it's not. It's definitely 1.
Is
You
it
sure?
really?
I thought it was 10 cent.
I thought
listen.
it was.
Or is it,
I thought it was
it's
that.
10 CRM, which might equal out to 1 cent.
Yeah, it's $10 for every. It's $15, I think. It's a cent and a half. It's $15 for every 1,000 people that listen.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you're 100% right.
It's a cent and a half.
Okay, well, fuck. Yeah. We need more listeners. So on Murder My Dude, we talk mostly true crime now. Well, when we started out, we were doing fictional crime and true crime. And we were doing a nice mix. But now we're just doing true crime. That's,
I'm gonna. Do you mind if I take some more of this, Ben?
Yeah, you go right ahead.
I'm gonna add some of the egg beer into it too.
Oh, really?
Oh dear.
The egg beer.
Cuckoo Kachoo.
Cuckoo, kachoo. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
That got really weird when you did it.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that was...
Kind of moany. It was a little moany in there.
You can still smell that.
No.
No, not doing it. Not doing
You
it.
can still smell the eggs.
No, I already put it over earlier. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so that's going to wrap up for this episode. Once again, we are really sorry, Rotunda. We kind of buried you a little bit there, but I am a huge fan of your beers.
No, it tastes good.
The beer. It was the
did-
second
yeah.
best beer. Of,
Yeah,
of
it
all the ones
tasted
we
amazing.
tasted.
It just that I think I don't know if it was just, it was a lot of air in the can, and it gave off a really pungent like eggy smell.
Yeah.
It was like sulfur, yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
It's fine. It tastes fine.
It did taste fine. It tasted great.
We're still alive.
Yeah,
So,
we're.
yeah.
I drank more of it. What the fuck?
Yeah. Ben, you might be a little lit up here.
like that.
Rumor has it that's what H.H.
Your
Holmes
tolerance
used.
is getting terrible.
I haven't been drinking that much.
It's
Neither
like
have
that. He has a tolerance to the egg poison though. It's like that scene in The
Yeah.
Princess Bride where
Yeah.
he did
Oh,
that slow
cut me
immunity
a
to the
fucking
poison.
break. I mean, all right. First of all, let's just say this. So Andy Header and I work. Andy Header and I work out together. So on Fridays
Trying
we
to get
do
tough.
we do deadlift, we do squat, and then we do bench
He's gonna
press.
fake beat you up.
What does
So-
that mean for your alcohol tolerance?
Well, no, but I'm just saying that I don't want to. I'm not drinking as much because I kind of want to get a little bit built.
Okay.
Well,
Therefore,
what was that?
like jacked.
Brian?
No, I'm Brian.
Oh, I'm Jack.
He's Jack.
Wait, you want to get bigger?
Yeah.
Like fat?
No. Muscular.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like 190 pounds.
Really?
No joke.
You look 191.
Like what? 91. 191. You said.
It's paying off finally. You got some muscle tone now.
Yeah.
You got some muscle mass going.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time that I wanted to really hit the weights. I haven't been drinking so much. I mean, I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 beers like past couple weekends or so.
Do the carbs really affect you that bad?
I mean, not that bad. I mean, you can work them off, but I kind of don't want to be like.
I have a beer every night.
Huh?
I think I have a beer almost every night.
Really?
Yeah.
I just want to kind of like
I
change.
do. I have a beer every show, and I do 4 shows a week, so
okay.
I'm really close to every night.
I don't drink like every night, but when I drink, I make it count.
Yeah, but I don't like. I have a beer every night, but I have a beer every night.
Right.
No, he really does.
Yeah, I have a beer.
Like I'll have like maybe during the week. See, the whole thing is like if you have like so many beers, like if it was like 14 beers like during the week, it's gonna like affect your muscle
Speaking of
growth.
beers, so this will air Tuesday. So by the time this airs, you would have already.
Halloween.
Oh shit! The egg shit might kill us. By
Yeah,
then.
the egg, it better not kill me because tomorrow
Oh,
we are
cut it out.
we are driving to Poughkeepsie, New York.
That's a half hour away from Hudson Valley, which we should stop at.
Tony, he's making Cuvée jokes.
Cut it
He told
out.
us cut it out.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so we're gonna go see Crowbot and Steel Panther, which I'm really pumped about.
Our ass is going to be dragging tomorrow.
I mean, my ass will be dragging. I'm doing all the driving.
You're doing all the driving.
Yeah.
So it's me, you,
Heidi and my cousin Brian.
Heidi, and your cousin Brian.
Yeah,
Was his day coming along or?
he's not. We don't have enough. There's 4 people in the car.
Holy shit.
Do you want me to cram Dave in the middle seat with you? And you guys would be fucking shoulder to shoulder for almost 4 hours?
Oh, God, no.
No, I'm leaving the middle seat open.
No,
It's supposed to be for if Brian brought his girlfriend, or
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know, not
that's-
his girlfriend, a friend. He's gonna bring a girlfriend.
A girl that is a friend.
Yeah,
No, fair enough.
She's a girl. She's his friend, but she's not his girlfriend.
yeah, no, his girlfriend, bro. Get a life. All right, well that'll do it for Bangin Beers podcast. Thank you guys so much. Go check out all the links below. Murder My Dude, Tornado Tech podcast, Not Cool in High School. It's all the good stuff.
Especially Murder My Dude.
Especially Murder My Dude. Check that one out. Check out that new H.H. Holmes episode. But that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and that'll do it.
My dude.
Enjoy some. Sorry. I'll give you another shot.
No.
Enjoy some outro music by Faith in Exile.
The eggs are killing me.
Exile.
My dude.